Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So the Wrath of Kahneman posting this with regards to Ripple partner Tranglo, guys. They are reporting $2 million in ODL payments between September 2021 and May 2022, as well as the expansion of their Asian corridor in today's blog article. So Tranglo, just keeping us up to date on their success using Ripple's on-demand liquidity product. More and more financial institutions are beginning to harness the power of blockchain and distributed ledger technology for payments. As you guys can see down here, some statistics. The blockchain payments report for 2020 by our strategic partner and enterprise crypto and blockchain leader Ripple revealed financial institutions see many benefits of such payments, and these include increased payment speed by 40%, best exchange rates, cutting them down by, 32%, automated payments, 28%, reliable payment, 27%, access to more countries, 26%, access to currency, 26%. A company competing for market share in this diverse international remittance industry should pay attention to these benefits. And straight from the Ripple blockchain report, adopters of blockchain and payments see the benefits that digital assets provide for faster settlement, better forex rates, and the ability to provide new services like automated payments for unbanked populations. All courtesy of Ripple's technology, RippleNet, and in this case specifically, leveraging XRP for on-demand liquidity. As international businesses pursue aggressive growth agendas, their calls for vastly better B2B payments are growing louder. Remittance companies looking to provide a competitive advantage to their clients and customers need to offer instant, affordable payment solutions. So this is now becoming the standard. And so, this is exactly what we were saying years ago. Once companies realize there is a better mousetrap, they are going to have to accept it, and they are going to have to jump on board. This is what's going to create the flywheel effect, kind of monopolizing the market, or at least the technology, out with the old antiquated Swift technology, in with the new DLT, distributed ledger technology, that is essentially going to give you instant payments. And not only that, instant settlement by leveraging a cryptocurrency like XRP as that liquidity, so it eliminates all the pre-funding needs. Some early innovators are already integrating crypto-related or crypto-enabled services into their offerings. For example, companies like Novati and SBI Remit, both Ripple customers, play a vital role as on and off ramps on Ripple's global financial network technology, RippleNet, for its on-demand liquidity service. So this article just continues and examines how Ripple's ODL has been beneficial for not only Tranglo, but these other companies as well. I will link this in the description for you guys. Wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for pointing that out. And did you guys see this? Kenwood Capital on Twitter posted this pathfinding demo. This has to do with the XRP ledger. Their pathfinding demo is finally revealed. An update from XRPL Labs. So last night, prominent XRPL Labs developer Vitsvin shared a demo on a live pathfinding tool that he coded via Vue.js. The tool is designed to easier and quickly find a payment path between two XRPL accounts. And so here's the tweet, just demonstrating that. Giving you an example of, where your money will start, point A, and what route it needs to take to go to get to its final destination, point B. To use live pathfinding, the user just needs to select the destination account, asset, and amount, then choose the source account, and the tool will show him the best payment option to deliver a certain amount. Furthermore, because fresh innovation is provided on WebSocket, it will also auto-update the path option. So that's really interesting there. And if you guys are interested in that, the link is linked in here, but I will also link it in the description of the video. This is it, XRPL pathfinding demo. So that's all you have to do. You just put in the address there, and you go to that, and I guess you put in the receiving address, and it will show you the path of least resistance, or at least theoretically, I guess it should be the path of least resistance for those XRPL transactions. In the XRPL ledger system, the methods of how tokens pass through all stages within a payment are determined precisely through the use of paths. Their implementation simplifies cross-currency payments by linking the sender and the recipient through orders placed directly on the XRP ledger DEX. In addition, the use of this method facilitates complex debt settlements as well. So all very, very interesting information here for those of you interested in the ins and outs of the XRP ledger. Again, I will link that in the description. Wanted to thank Vitsvin and Kenwood Capital for posting that. Also noticed this on Twitter from Crypto Addy. Ripple is co-sponsoring an event. Kyoto University in Japan. This is happening in August. Keynote to be delivered by Joel Katz. David Schwartz, SBI GM of Blockchain, will be speaking as well, along with a top-notch lineup of brains from around the world. So you can register there if you guys will be in Japan in the summer. And here's the website. I'll just translate that real quick. Blockchain Kagi 2022. The scope of the conference, the International Workshop Blockchain Conference, brings together researchers and practitioners from various science and technology communities active in fintech, crypto assets, and blockchain-related fields regarding blockchain and its applications. Some of the topics, guys: cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, of course, cryptography and the math behind that, B2B and B2C solutions, legal and regulatory issues, so covering the gamut here, anomaly detection, cybersecurity, digital asset markets, central bank, digital currency, CBDCs, credit networks, smart contracts, application to energy and environmental problems, financial inclusion, remittance, digital ID. So you guys can see here some World Economic Forum talking points here, like digital ID, environmental problems, of course, central bank digital currencies, financial inclusion, innovation policy, network science, graph theory, hypergraph, of course, co-sponsored here by Ripple Labs, and David Schwartz will be talking at this event, so interesting news there. And let me know, anybody who is in Japan at that time, I guess Crypto Eddie might be going. Interesting news there, so thanks so much, Crypto Eddie, for posting that. Kenwood Capital also bringing this to our attention, guys, shifting gears a little bit to the Algorand blockchain. Well, Universal Music Group is to release NFTs on LimeWire's Algorand marketplace. So more use cases and more products being developed on the Algorand blockchain. Digital music file sharing services are coming back in the form of Web3. Just days after news broke about the Napster thing, which I reported about last week or the week before, in the form of an NFT marketplace on Algorand, LimeWire, which announced its own Algorand-based marketplace in March, announced today that it has signed major label Universal Music Group to its platform. So that's a huge partnership. The global deal will let artists sign to Universal Music Group and its Marriott imprint labels release tokenized digital collectibles via the upcoming LimeWire marketplace. Universal's imprints include the likes of Interscope Records, Def Jam Records, Motown Records, Geffen, Republic Records, EMI, Virgin Music, and others. So all these, I don't know how long you guys have been around, but all of these smaller record companies existed back in the 90s, and eventually they just got bought up by Universal Music Group. So the catalog is going to be huge. Collectively, the Universal Music Group lineup includes massive acts like Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, the Rolling Stones, U2, BTS, Chris Stapleton, The Weeknd, ABBA, and Elton John. So guys, just another example of where the future will be tokenized, and in this case on the Algorand blockchain through Universal Music Group, and they're integrating with LimeWire, and there was also the Napster news also being built on Algorand. So I'm guessing, the music industry is realizing things are changing very quickly. I mean, the demise of the CD happened pretty fast, and then boom, MP3s came out and got popularized because of the advent of the iPod, the introduction of that. Smartphones, carrying around basically a small computer in your pocket at all times. And so the music industry, I think they took a long time to shift at the beginning, but now they're realizing, okay, here's a way that we can monetize. Here's a way that the industry can still create music and get paid to do so. So according to the token sale, LimeWire plans to begin its official launch campaign later this month and then open up the marketplace soon thereafter. So that is going to be interesting. Algorand, of course, proof-of-stake blockchain network that is billed as a rival to Ethereum, the leading platform for NFTs at this moment in time. Last week, Algorand and Web3 investment firm Hivemind announced that they had acquired streaming and formerly peer-to-peer music service brand Napster, which plans to launch a Web3 music platform. So it sounds as though music happening on the Algorand blockchain is going to be a thing in the near future. Interesting news there. The Napster stuff, obviously now LimeWire, and the connection now to Universal Music Group. So thanks so much to Kenwood Capital for posting that. And Jordan Harry here on Twitter, the GOAT of Ripple, greatest of all time, just pulled me aside at the Link2 Inc. Global Investor Conference. All I can say is you're not crazy. Whoa, wait, what does that mean? Are we actually invested in the best asset in the space? Well, he also posted this. I'll just leave this here. Link2 Inc. are building the first decentralized private equity exchange built on the XRP ledger. This next level is going to take us to a huge next level. This is coming from CEO of Link2, Bill Saris. Listen to this. It's just 30 seconds.
A cold wallet. Soon you'd be able to use your Coinbase wallet, your Kraken wallet, any wallet out in the space, and our account wallet will be like a traffic controller so that you can use any particular wallet that you want. These are all exciting pieces that are going on now. So when I meet with the engineering team and the product team and what we're doing there, it's just, it kind of reminds me of what we were doing 2-3 years ago when we were first rolling out the platform. This next level is going to take us to a huge next level.
Wow. I know the audio was kind of difficult to hear there, but he does say at the end, this next level is going to take us to a huge next level, essentially building the first decentralized private equity exchange on the XRPL. So with regards to the greatest of all time, I believe he's talking about Jared Kenna. Listen to Jared Kenna's story. He apparently introduced Chris Larsen to Jed McCaleb way back in the day.
Where Ripple comes into play, I was living in San Francisco. I started in Chile, and then I moved to San Francisco, as you do when your tech company explodes. And I was friends with Arthur Brito, David Schwartz, and Jed McCaleb. David Schwartz was one of the first people I met in Bitcoin at a Google conference. Ran into him, and he looked like his avatar, and I said, "Are you David Schwartz?" And he said, "Are you Jared Kenna?" And I said I was impressed with what he was doing. He said, "Man, you're where the rubber meets the road." He's like, "You have to deal with these banks." He's like, "You're the one that's doing all the hard work." And I thought he was joking, and he was an incredibly smart guy, and he was definitely right. So anyways, I knew those three guys, and they were working on something that was to become Ripple. And then I happened to know Chris Larsen, who founded Prosper. And this is gonna be funny. I had just managed to get a hold of a 41-bedroom crack house in San Francisco. And I mean, it was a disaster. I mean, I just got it. I was gonna renovate it, live in it with friends, and make it nice. And I mean, we were sweeping up hypodermic needles, it was bad. And Chris said, "I want you to tell me what you think the future is after Bitcoin, and I'll swing by and we can have a chat." So I put it on my phone, and I was helping my friend Eric move, and I wasn't paying attention. And I didn't see the notification. I left Chris in the kitchen of an old crack house for maybe an hour. And I said, "Oh shit," and I helped my, so if I ever say I'm gonna help you move, I'm legit, I'll do it. And I got back, and this Porsche was parked outside and still had all the windows in it. And I went inside, and he was just sitting in the kitchen. I'm like, "Man, you're still here." So we went up on the roof, which was the only place that wasn't really, really dirty. And I pitched Chris on Ripple. And sounds funny. And Chris was like, "Okay, this makes a lot of sense." And then I called up Jed, and I said, "Hey, I pitched Jed on Chris." So then Jed and I went over to Chris's house. And basically, that's how Ripple, pretty much got started. And I provided some feedback and whatnot, but really what I did was connect those guys and kind of pitch them on each other. I kind of think of myself as like the Buzz Osborne of crypto, and that name, probably, anybody?
It's gone over my head.
Anybody know Buzz Osborne? This guy does. I know you do. Buzz Osborne is one of my favorite musicians. He's a front man of the Melvins, guitarist, vocalist, band you may have heard of, may not. He went to high school with a guy named Kurt and a guy named Chris. And he had a friend named Dave that was looking for a new band to join. And he introduced them together, and that became Nirvana. So we'll see in 10, 20, 50 years if people are talking about more about Nirvana or Ripple.
Ooh, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. What do you guys think? Will people be talking more about the band Nirvana or about the company Ripple? And you know what else I find interesting? I know so many of you guys are thinking to yourselves, Elon Musk has so much influence. Why is he not tweeting about Ripple? He's got a platform, that he practically owns at this point. He's got a platform, a soundboard, where he can give his opinion. And because he's so influential, it could shift sentiment. Elon Musk posted this: "What I love about most whacktivists is their incredible sense of humor." And then Allison Kershaw, she's a part of the XRP community. She responded in this way: "What I love about you, Elon Musk, is the fact that you are ignoring the elephant in the crypto Twitter world, namely the Ripple SEC case. Your support would be greatly received." And so how many of you guys are thinking the same thing? How many of you guys are thinking to yourself, Elon, why not just talk about Ripple and XRP and, that would bounce this price up and hopefully, right, we'd go to the moon, right? Well, have you ever thought that there could be a conflict of interest? And full disclosure, I've done videos on Elon Musk and the possibility that him and Peter Thiel own XRP, and not just a little XRP. I'm talking about a lot of XRP. I will find that video and link it up here in the top right-hand corner. And so this would have been years ago at inception. But things change over the years, right? I mean, who knows what's going on behind closed doors? Who knows if there are NDAs? Who knows if Elon may be keeping his mouth shut for other reasons? And one of the reasons could be this. Stefan Hubert posted this. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Hey, Elon, is Billy Boy Hinman with Twitter's Simpson Thatcher legal team? So this is huge. Okay, William Hinman here from the Simpson Thatcher website. Elon Musk to acquire Twitter. Simpson Thatcher is representing the board of directors of Twitter in connection with its announced acquisition by an entity wholly owned by Elon Musk for $54.20 per share in cash in a transaction valued at approximately $44 billion. RGHG here saying, I would say let's start the crap storm. William Hinman here, obviously listed as senior advisor. So could this have to do with perhaps why, for Elon's sake, he should be keeping his mouth shut about the SEC lawsuit? It would be a huge conflict of interest if that is the case, considering the influence Elon Musk has in the Twitterverse and the power he has just tweeting out the simplest thing like buy Doge or whatever. But a shocking new revelation. William Hinman potentially on the Simpson Thatcher legal team representing the board of directors at Twitter. Elon Musk has never been scared to tweet about anything really at all, even Shiba Inu. So why is he not tweeting about the Ripple XRP case? Well, maybe Allison, we've answered your question. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.